Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I have a 13-year-old son. I was a widower when I met my now wife. She has a 16-year-old daughter from another relationship. The family is often on pretty good terms. My son is the quiet one in the house. He keeps to himself a lot, but not to the point of being concerning. My wife and stepdaughter are the complete opposite. They both encourage him to be outgoing and share activities and join gatherings with extended family. My son complained about having to be forced out of his comfort zone and having his need for space invalidated. I spoke to both my wife and stepdaughter and asked them to give him space and freedom to spend his time however he wanted. They apologized and promised to let him be. Okay, good. No problem yet. But here's just how I feel already. I feel like he's an introvert, right? You don't have to try to make him an extrovert, okay? He just likes being in his own space and just being himself, basically. He doesn't want to fake it and pretend to be an extrovert to impress others. He doesn't care about that sort of stuff. So honestly, if someone is an introvert, you don't gotta try to change them. That's just how we are, okay? We don't really like talking to people much. That's just how we are. But when we want to, then we will talk. Okay? As Mother's Day was approaching, I wanted to throw my wife a surprise Mother's Day celebration. It was no longer a surprise because my stepdaughter gave her the heads so she could prepare. Yesterday, I got off work earlier than usual to get final arrangements done. We planned to celebrate at the restaurant and invited her family there. I had the key, and while I was entering the house through the front door, I overheard my wife and stepdaughter talking to my son. My wife was asking my son if he could convince me to let him stay home and not go with them to the restaurant to celebrate. I paused and decided to keep listening. My son said why, and she told him that his introverted and socially inept attitude will make her family uncomfortable and will ruin the mood. He promised her that he'd be well behaved and would try to interact and socialize with everyone, but she said that she wasn't buying it. Whoa, okay, I thought she was gonna be like a nice stepmother, but no, she gotta be mean, really? Why can't he celebrate with her? What's wrong with not wanting to talk? Jeez, I'm actually so attacked right now. This is literally me. Even if I'm at a family gathering, I don't really talk much because I'm just shy, okay? But I like being there, alright? I like seeing people, I like seeing family, but I'm just shy, I just can't talk much. But I love being there celebrating with people too. How is she gonna be like, no, you can't go because you don't know how to talk or socialize? That's freaking mean. You're his stepmother too. Oh my gosh. I'm so pissed right now. He kept reassuring her, but she snapped and told him that technically she's not his mom, so she didn't get why he wanted to celebrate Mother's Day with her so badly. Ah. My stepdaughter threw some, I don't remember, backhanded comment, and then both of them were shocked to see me standing there. Both were staring without saying anything. I told my son and his stepsister to go to their rooms, then told my wife that the celebration was off, cancelled. She tried to argue, asking why repeatedly, and I told her why. She tried to argue and ask why repeatedly? Are you dumb? You literally didn't want his son to be at the freaking celebration that he's arranged. That's his son. I don't like her at all. She tried to explain that she didn't mean it like that and that I only heard part of the conversation but not all of it. I told her I was done arguing and the decision was already made. She yelled, asking what she was going to tell her family, and said that I was making a tremendous mistake towards her. Tremendous mistake. You know? Maybe you don't mess with someone else's kid and you'd be fine. I ignored her while she kept throwing tantrum after tantrum. Early this morning, she took my stepdaughter and went to stay with her folks. Not a single call or text from her so far. Situation is full of tension. I'm upset still, but more hurt to be honest. I mean, yes, I did say I was going to have the celebration, but I thought that what she said to my son was too harsh to ignore. Obviously it is. Why are these people thinking they're wrong when they're like obviously not? I wouldn't even want to be with this kind of person anymore, honestly. Like, how old is she? Throwing tantrums after tantrums. Like, she should have went to apologize to her stepson. But no, she's just gonna be mad because she's not getting the celebration. Like, she just caused this to happen herself. Why can't you just let your stepson go with you? How is someone being quiet gonna ruin the mood? That's not gonna ruin the mood. If anything, that's the best thing, okay? You'd want someone who's quiet and keeping to themselves at a party, because that means they aren't gonna like go crazy, you know? Jeez! I'm attacked. I'm totally attacked because I'm an introvert, and how dare she do this. Anyways, I'm glad that Dad did what he did. He stuck up for his son, and that's what he's supposed to do. You shouldn't feel bad for sticking up for your son, okay? Alright, next story. My mother-in-law is a kind and funny woman, though she does have a few problems with boundaries and is a little too involved in my marriage, especially now that my wife's pregnant. My wife's family aren't well off financially, and it's the opposite with my family. My family owns a factory and I'm an engineer. My wife has a job that doesn't pay well, but she's happy with it. Every time I get my wife something nice, especially jewelry, I'd get a call from my mother-in-law complaining that she got nothing once she finds out, even if it was my wife's birthday or our wedding anniversary. What? What do you mean she's gonna call and be like, hey, why didn't you get me anything? Where's my jewelry? Excuse me, I don't think he married you, woman. Ma'am? Holidays and other occasions aside, she'd throw a fit about how I was treating her as less than. She always comes over, and when she notices a new piece of furniture or any new items, she'd complain I didn't get her similar stuff. Okay, why? Why would she complain? She sent a picture of a very expensive necklace that she wanted me to get for Mother's Day. I called her to ask about it, and she said that she's been wanting it for a while and only I could afford it. When I told her I may not be able to get it, she replied that I already got my wife an expensive necklace on Sunday and I can afford this one. I didn't get her a necklace, and instead I decided to get her some fresh flowers that I picked from my late mother's garden that I trimmed and organized myself and then put them in a nice vase. We visited Sunday evening, and my mother-in-law kept smiling till it was time for gift opening. I handed her the flowers and talked about how much time and effort I made to put everything together. She was shocked and said she thought I loved and cared enough to get her something nice. Just like my wife, who technically isn't even a mother yet, and she's been a mother for 32 years. I got annoyed and said that I did not appreciate her harsh response to my gift, but she argued with me and kept talking about how much she wanted the necklace and that I could afford it, just like I was able to afford the one I got for my wife, but instead chose a thoughtless, crappy gift to give her. That pissed me off. I said that I married her daughter and not her. Oh, yeah, tell her. Tell her. Of course, I was putting my wife first, and it's crazy she thinks I'm obligated to treat her and my wife the same. My wife looked at me and was astonished. Mother-in-law replied that I was being mean and nasty to her on purpose and rubbing my financial stability in her face, treating her as if she was greedy instead of showing her appreciation. Dude, even my mother doesn't ask me for like expensive gifts. She's asking her son-in-law for these kind of gifts. Bro. She went inside looking so upset she was almost crying, and then my wife followed her. Suddenly everyone was staring at me. It was awkward as hell. My wife snapped in the car telling me I was way out of line for making her mum cry on Mother's Day and said that she would not let my attitude cause a rift between her and her mum. I asked if she agreed with her mum's demands and she said no, but I went over the top and shouldn't have spoken to her that way. She said I deeply hurt her mum's feelings and should apologize. I really don't want to ruin my relationship with my mother-in-law, but I'm worried that I just did. I mean, you weren't the one who ruined it. She was the one who ruined it. Why is everyone blaming him, man? Like, the mum just went over the top. He got her a gift, flowers. It's not like he came empty-handed. She just didn't appreciate the gift, that's all. Like, That's not his problem. Honestly, he gave her a gift and she didn't appreciate it. She didn't like it. So, he still thought about her and got her the gift. Like, that's a nice thing. Okay? I hate it when everyone's just like expecting like the man to like get all the presents. Guys have feelings too, okay? They want to be loved too. They want to get presents too. Alright? Jeez, that made me mad. I don't even understand the wife. I mean, I guess because her mum is like very important to her. But if so, then you get your mum the present. Don't expect your husband to get your mum the present. If you really love your mum so much, you get her the present. You have a job, you get her the present. I'd be the one to buy my mum presents because I'm her daughter. Like, I should be the one buying her presents. Interesting. I don't even know. What do you guys think? Alright, moving on to the next story. So, my sister asked me to babysit her 5-year-old daughter for the day as her and her friends wanted to go out for the day. That was fine and I said yes as I was free for the day. However, when I came to her house, she told me that I wasn't allowed to give her lunch. I asked her why and she told me it's setting habits for the future and so her daughter can have a beautiful slender figure. Are you kidding me? The daughter is 5 years old. What the heck? Beautiful slender figure. Shut up. Oh my gosh. I'm so mad. I hate it when parents are like this. Oh my god, my baby should not eat because I want her to have a slim figure. Yeah, piss off. She also said that it's part of her own beauty program where her daughter is not allowed to have lunch in a day because she doesn't want her to become overweight. I told her it was ridiculous to not allow a 5-year-old to have lunch. She just said whatever and left. About 3 hours after my sister had left, her daughter, let's call her Zoe, started saying she was very hungry. There was still around 2 to 3 hours until my sister came back, so I gave Zoe an apple and made her a sandwich to keep her happy because it didn't feel right to leave her hungry like that. Good. You're a good person. I like you. When my sister got back, I told her that Zoe was hungry, so I gave her some food to eat and that I had only given her an apple and a sandwich. However, my sister was very irritated by this and said that I knew what she had requested, but that I was purposely not doing what I told you to do because you just want to wind me up. I told her that she was being a terrible parent by refusing to give her daughter lunch. This made my sister even more angry. She said that it was her parenting style and that she only wants the best for Zoe and that it was not your child, so you have no say in this. Eventually, she started shouting and made me leave. Bro, I'm about to get so mad right now. These stories are making me mad, but I just can't stop reading them. I would have reported her butt, honestly. How are you not gonna let a 5-year-old eat? Like, you're ruining your kid's life right now. Like, you're literally teaching her it's not okay to eat lunch. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. She shouldn't be a parent. Where the heck is the dad in this? Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.